Hey goddesses, it's me, Tikki Capri, and I am finally back. Before I discontinued or deactivated my last YouTube account, I promised that when I got engaged I would do a wedding series. Even though I didn't know when the proposal was coming, me and my fiance had been talking about getting married, and we've been knowing each other for so long, and we just knew it was destined. We just didn't know when. But I'm finally engaged, and congratulations to me. But I'm here to finally do my wedding series with y'all, to help y'all for all my new brides, or all my ladies or my goddesses who want to become brides, just so you can have a little insight of the process that you need to go through, because this is like my passion: planning parties, planning weddings, planning events. So I'm very excited to do this series with y'all. First off, you need to find some good wedding websites that you kind of connect with. I found two: weddingwire.com and theknot.com. I love these two wedding websites, but I really got connected with the with weddingwire.com, and they give you all the tools that you need to plan a wedding. So the first thing that I felt was really helpful, they gave you, put in your date for your wedding. So first you need to set a date, so you can so it can really be more beneficial to you if you set a date. So you set a date, and they give you a kind of a checklist, a timeline. See, this is my timeline. So I'm not getting married into 2014, but it seems like it's so far away, but in actuality it's not. I've been engaged since April, and I'm barely starting, and I feel like the time has flown by to the point that I'm like, I haven't really gotten anything done. So in the month of September, like, it breaks it down for you. So it tells you what you need to have gotten accomplished in the month of September, in the month of October, November, and December, and like so on and so forth. And I just felt like I just think this is very beneficial for me, especially with my busy schedule. At the time, I'm working, I'm going to school, I'm starting some different endeavors for myself, and I just feel like this timeline is really going to help me. So that's the first step, to find a wedding website that you can kind of keep on schedule. If you decide on finding a wedding planner, make sure before you get your wedding planner, you create a budget for yourself. You kind of say, this is what I want to stay within, because you need to incorporate how much you're going to pay your wedding planner inside your budget as well. Then next thing I did, and you don't have to do this, and and this is just kind of like what I've done so far. Next thing I did was make a wedding planning device, binder, just organizer to hold all my stuff, because I just need to be extremely organized during this process to make sure that everything goes smoothly, since I am not having a wedding planner. Since that is my passion, event planning, I just feel like this would get my foot in the door and kind of get it wet to what I'm going to be looking forward to in the next couple of years. So yes, I have my wedding binder, and it has all my goodies in it and stuff, and I'll do a different video on what's in my wedding binder, but I kind of just want to give you steps. So then after I did that, I picked a wedding venue. I picked, you need to pick your DJ, your photographer, your caterer. If you are gonna do drinks, liquor, you need to pick who your beverage provider is going to be, if it's going to be the same person who's doing your catering, or if it's going to be a different vendor. The most important thing, you need to find your dress, and I'm going to, like I said, this is a series, so it's gonna have so much going on. But yes, find your dress, ladies. Find your dress. You might feel like, oh, I got time, I'm gonna find my dress, it's gonna be so easy. No, ma'am, boo boo. Let's stop right there. Pause. It is not that easy, ma'am. I'm going to need you to take your time, not wait till the last minute so you can get your dream dress. Okay, pick your colors for your wedding scheme. Pick a theme if you're going for a theme. What else? I know some brides do want to incorporate their groom. Unless your groom is just so into fashion, don't expect too much from your groom. Kind of give him an outline of what you're looking for and have him choose from that outline. But don't just say, hey, pick what you want to wear, pick what your groomsmen are going to wear, and leave it like that, because they're not going to do that and they're not going to listen at all. Take it from somebody who's dealing with it already. What else do you need to do? Find somebody who's gonna do your hair and makeup. You need to schedule your engagement photos. If you're going to do pre-bridals, make sure you schedule that as well. I've heard that pre-bridal photos or portraits are something that we just do in the South. So they say up north that y'all don't even know what pre-bridal portraits are, but pre-bridal portraits are just the bride alone by herself in her wedding dress before the wedding day. So those pictures can be available on the wedding day, if that makes sense. Make sure you find invitations. Make sure you have your invitations set, save the dates. Y'all, don't waste all your money on invitations and save the dates at all, because people aren't going to keep those things. People are going to throw them away. I know you want them to look nice, and I am a stickler of presentation, but don't spend the majority on your budget trying to do that. Spend it on your dress, on your makeup, on your groom's attire, on the wedding day itself, okay? Make sure, ladies, you are on your family, your groom and your groom's family, about getting the wedding list together, because if you're gonna set a budget, you need to set a cap or a max on how many guests that you are going to invite, because a lot of venues, they either say this is how much our venue holds, that's all, or they say we charge per person, or you know, especially the caterer, they charge per person. Like they might charge $16 a plate per person. So that comes in, are you going to invite kids, are you not going to invite kids? Think of what time of day you're going to have it. In the morning, during brunch, in the evening, in the afternoon or in the evening, because that also determines the kind of mood that you want to set with your wedding. You want it casual, formal, very informal, or semi-formal. So you do want to look at those things as well. Think about if you're going to have your ceremony and your reception at the same place, or if you're going to have it at two different venues, because that can take a lot of your budget as well. So you just really want to make sure that you are keeping, if you're not going to use a wedding planner, you are staying on top of everything. You're staying on top of the money. You are make sure you're saving. Don't keep your wedding money, your wedding budget money, with the same money that is for everyday spending, that you spend your bills and just every day. Take $200 like every pay period and put it towards your in a savings for your wedding, because that'll help a lot, especially when it comes to expenses. You already know what you have in your savings, so you know what not to go over. Another thing, think about your cake. Think about the cake design. Think about if you want to do a bridal and a groom's cake. Think about if you just want to do one, how many tiers. And that's another reason why you need to know how many people are coming. So when you talk to your cake decorator or designer, you can tell them, oh, I'm having 150 people, but I want to have enough cake to serve up to 200 people, just in case people want seconds. And they need to know those things so they can make the cake as large as it needs to be to serve everyone. I think I kind of covered everything in regards to what you need to think about, at least when you are wedding planning. And if I miss anything, I would definitely get to it in my series. If you have any questions, concerns, or if you have any questions or concerns, definitely link it down below in the comment box. If you have any personal questions of what you need to do and you don't want everyone to see, my information to I have a blog or you can send me an email, and all that information is down below. And again, goddesses, I'm sorry it has taken me so long to get my new channel up and running, but I am going to kick it off with my wedding series, since that is what I promised. I'm going to take you behind the scenes. I'm going to get up close and personal so I can help you, you new brides to be, upcoming brides, so y'all can get through y'all day as smoothly as possible. Love you, goddesses. Bye bye.